storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
Because, you know, I love what I do, and I'm glad, you know, thanks to social media, I get to be independent of Hollywood. You know what I mean? I don't have to like go to E! News and work for them to be a journalist or whatever.
Right.
But I'm gonna put myself in your shoes. Let's say I wanted to be in Hollywood. What would somebody like me have to do to be accepted into that circle?
I'm going
and you can be completely honest. You can be completely honest.
I have a great example for you, and I don't hate this man, and I'm not trying to out this man or anything like that. But Ryan Seacrest, for example, who you can, you know, fill his shoes if you like. But Ryan Seacrest, how did Ryan Seacrest get on? He had one of the biggest, I don't know if he was a network owner or one of the biggest producers, but he had it was an older man who was into this man, meaning Ryan Seacrest, and he placed him in all his positions. You know, he placed him at American Idol. He helped him open those doors and become who he currently is today. So it's best to, if you're not what they say fucking the person who runs the industry, or you're not related to the person, or you don't have some kind of dirt on the person who runs the industry, there is no open door for you. So you have to be involved with these people. Like, you can be best friends with the head of whatever network you want to work for. And if you are best friends with them, you're going to get the job whether you qualified or not.
Because we're best friends.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you have a lot of people who currently have their positions, and I'm not saying that's a problem. I'm not judging anyone, but realistically, when you're like, even actors who go out for roles, half of the time they're auditioning you, but they already know who they're going to pick. It's a club full of friends.
Club full of friends and relatives and kids of this and sister and brother of that. And, you know, my daddy owns this company, so I get the leading role. Yeah, absolutely. But you're saying basically, but let's say I wanted to take my production company, I would have to get fucked to be accepted, pretty much. I just want the people to understand how it works. Pretty
much. I don't like when people lie to you, not you, but like in general, about, you know, it's all about hard work and it's all about going on auditions and possibly giving them something that they haven't seen with other actors and possibly getting a role or media personality, whatever the case might be. And yes, there is a small percentage of those people who actually do make it in a business by going to the audition because they saw something special in you. But 9 times out of 10, it's because you were fucking the person, you know the person, or you have dirt on the person, or if you are that lucky person who goes after the interview and you nail it, down the line, there's going to be a time where you're going to be called into the head of the whatever network or studio, and they're going to be asking you to do certain things, or they're going to ask you to sleep with other people. I mean, there are so many shows that put this out there for you. Like, I was just watching Hit the Floor. Like, I loved the show when it came out, so I rewatched it. But they had the characters in there where the head of the team owner was making them record sexual activities with other people so that they can get permits, you know, to further their businesses. So there are a lot of people who, if they find something special in you, that is great, but there's always going to be a time where somebody's going to want something sexual from you, or unless you have somebody protecting you. And for Ryan Seacrest, he had one of the top executives protecting him. He might have had to do things with that executive, but I'm pretty sure he didn't have to do things with others.
Yes, it's kind of like, okay, I'll be your bottom bitch, but I'm not. But just make sure I don't get past her. That sounds just like prison. Actually, that's how that works there too.
Exactly.
I wanted you to speak on that. Not that I'm trying to do that, because people are going to watch this and then they're going to go another way. They already feel like I'm the devil, and I'm not. I don't know why they got that idea. But anyway, I wanted people to understand stuff that they've heard other excommunicated people of the industry say, stuff I've taught them. The symbolism is all there. So I just want, you know, but anyway, okay, so removing me from that, I'm gonna ask you, do you think Ryan Seacrest is straight? Okay, all right. so let's talk about Russell Simmons.
I'll say this.
Okay.
I'll say this. I don't understand what certain people have to pretend to be something They're not. Meaning he's not an A-list actor who has to pretend to appeal to women. What Ryan does not require him to be married to a woman. So hiring girlfriend after girlfriend to be your beard, it's like, do we all know what it is? You can pretend that you dumped your girlfriend because she lost that jewelry in her car. Like, please stop with the stories. Like,
you know what I think it is with him, honestly? I think it's his parents. I think, I don't know if they're religious. I don't know his background, but I feel like it's his parents. And when they depart, when they get older, depart, whatever, that's when he'll, pretty
much.
My opinion. If I'm right, y'all donate $20 if I'm right down the line. Okay, so so tell me about your encounters with Russell Simmons.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's Storm Show.